All righty. Okay. What's everybody up to tonight? Let me go plug my phone in before we even get started. That way I'll have a good charge on it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Who is here with us tonight? We got Huss here. We got Sean here. What's going on? Darla's in a great mood. You know why Darla's in a great mood? We went to eat dinner a little while ago. Date night with me. And the first place we went to eat, we're going to have to wait 30 minutes. I said, okay, let's come closer to home. So we went to a place we had never went to before. And, sir, you got to wait till 8 o'clock. All right. We'll go take off, do a couple items. Just ate my dinner a couple hours ago, Huss said. Yeah, we've been done for about 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes. And no. We went and ate steak, but we went to the mom and pop's place close to where, no, we did not have Taco Bell. Well, we went to the mom and pop's place nearby that's got the steak. And a little story about this place. They've been open for about 25 years. And macaroni and meatloaf. There's nothing wrong with that. And this man and his wife ran the place. And last time I went there, he was still living. He has since passed away. And his son is now the head chef there, head cook, along with another guy that's been there as long as I ever remember him being there. So when I moved to Philly, obviously I wasn't going there. And then since we moved back home, we've been here for a little over 2 years. We've never been there. So we decided to stop by tonight. You're going to have to wait a little while. That's all right. We'll do a couple things. We'll come back. Well, they told us 8 o'clock. We got there about 7:35, 7:40. Come on in. We got a table for you. Great. What is it called? Perky's. Perky's. That's just the name of it. If you drive on Route 29 between Lynchburg and Alta Vista, Virginia, you'll see it. But if you don't, you won't see it. It's right on 29. And the reason it is, their last name was Perkins. And the man, he was in the Navy. He called himself Perky. So Perky's. And the wife, first thing she said when we walked inside, it's a bunch of license plates all over the wall. The bar is shut down because of Corona. Do they do good business, Huss says? Yeah, I would definitely say so. Yeah, because like I said, we had to come back because they were so full. Right. Before Corona, they were rocking because they had a bar. They got a bar that has 10 seats. They closed it completely down, and they just got certain tables open. So they don't need as many people working. Skeleton crew is all you need, but they're allowing people to go inside to eat. So that's cool. So first thing I walk in there, I say, do you have Miller Lite? I think we do. I think we got it in a can. Nope, don't want it in a can. I'll pour it out of a can into a glass. Nope, I want it in a bottle. Is it a sports bar? Kind of, but it's just more just a down home kind of. You walk in there and you know it's going to be kind of home cooking, but steaks are a specialty. So yeah, they found me a Miller Lite and Diet Pepsi, I think. Diet Coke. She got one or the other, Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. And So I ordered the filet mignon. She orders the filet, and you get with that you get a salad each, two veggies. So I got baked potato and baked beans. She got baked potato and slaw, and they bring bread to the table. The bread was there, huh? That's what I said. Salad started off. Yeah. So the bread was average. Bread was just average. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was average. Salad. Do you not eat at bars anymore? I don't go to bars anymore, dude. We don't do the bar scene. I don't do the bar scene anymore. Salad. What would you say to that? Very good. Baked potato. Very good. Your slaw. Yeah. She said it was good. My baked beans were really good. They had a little bit of a ketchupy taste to it, more than a baked smoked taste. I like it smoked baked beans better, but they were good. Qdoba. Okay. And she and I together rated this place. And you guys know I always rate from 1 to 100. Together, we rated it almost together 93.5. 93.5. So if you're ever in the Virginia area going down Route 29, look up Perky's and stop by there. The hours are a little weird. They're not open at lunchtime much anymore. I think they're just dinner time. And yeah. Yeah. But very good. Very good. Okay. News of the day. News of the day. Where do we start? Well, first off, let's start with the room. Do you get mushrooms or onions on your steak? No. Allergic to mushrooms. Onions, she would have got onions, but I don't know if they were offered or not. I think she probably could have, but I don't. Neither one of us do mushrooms. No, we don't. But they offered them. And they offered to stuff the baked potato. Butter, sour cream, bacon, and cheese. Yeah. So, I feel like $1 more. But I didn't need that. Let's see. What was I going to talk about? Yeah, the news of the day. But now I'm trying to figure out. You're allergic. What happens if you eat them? Your skin swells. Oh, yeah. Stop my throat up. Stop me from breathing. It don't work good. I've had to go to the hospital one time for it. I was younger. Let's see. Tony Stewart possibly could be fined by NASCAR. It was also a quote, and he came out on TV, on a radio station. NASCAR needs to get off their asses about Kyle Larson. Now, why would he care? Obviously, you know why he would care. He wants to hire Kyle Larson. And in that case, he needs to be a little more subtle about things. But I hope they fine him. He deserves to get fined for that. And I hope they do. They should fine him over that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Reds announcer. That was last night. The Reds announcer give a gay slur. It was Tom Brenneman. And about a city. And he was calling the city a gay city. He just straight up said it on the air. Didn't even realize he had a hot mic in front of him. I think he was calling Kansas City a gay city. And for that, he's probably going to lose his job. He is suspended indefinitely. Okay? The Reds won't hire him back. If you're a Reds fan, you will not be seeing Brenneman in your booth unless he's coming to visit. So I know a lot of Reds fans like Tom Brenneman, but I think that's it. I think that's it for him. Um, let's see what else is happening. The Phillies put 7 on the board in the first inning today. 7. That's the offense I'm used to. I think this team is capable of every game. Yeah. So my dad has heard of this place, Sean said. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you go down 29, right before you get to Alta Vista. Yep. Yep. Very good. Very good food. Yeah, 93.5 is what we like a radio station. 93.5, but that is our rating of the night. Let's see, something else I was going to talk about too. Of course, D-lines. You guys don't spare. Spare all the time you've got tonight. Give you a little extra prayer out to D-lines. Tomorrow is the day he finds out whether he loses his leg or not. And he is none too optimistic about it. I will also tell you we will not be hearing from D-lines tomorrow. He's going to be in the hospital till Monday either way. If they have his surgery, they're going to do the surgery within the next 24 to 48 hours, or they're going to dose him up some more on his leg where he's going to be down and out tomorrow. He's not going to be able to text me or email me tomorrow. Yeah, his dad has a history in Cincinnati, and he has already spoke publicly about it too. We're certainly hoping he's going to be okay. And we'd love for him to be all in one piece, both legs. But hey, if that's what they have to do to keep him on this earth with us, that's what they have to do. But let's hope that he's able to keep both legs, able to move around, do things. Yep, Sean, and he's a diabetic as well. Yeah. The Washington Metros, boy, oh boy. Let's see. It was some more stuff going on, and I wanted to. Let's see. Hate forgetting stuff like this. Oh yeah. My Union are playing tonight. They're just about done. I've missed this game. Chase Young looking good in practice. Oh, is he really looking good in practice? Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah. The Washington team has another quarterback back. The one that got his leg broken a couple of years ago, year and a half ago or whatever. They swore him down. He was never going to play again. He may not, but he is back in the facility. He's back. Alex Smith, correct. He's back in the facility, still under contract, and trying to make his team. The Ohio State guy, yes, that is Chase Young. Yeah. That's the one that Washington chose. Yeah. Got him with the second overall pick. I wish they would have traded down, but they just didn't. Who's your second favorite team in the NFL? I mean, I don't support anyone but the Bengals, but I do like the Packers. All right. Well, I like Washington. I don't know if I really got another team I really, really like that much. I got players I like to follow. I got players that I love to follow to see how they're doing. I like to see how what's up, Philip? I like to follow Brady, see how he's doing. I like to follow Roethlisberger, see how he's doing. I like to follow Fitzgerald out in Larry out in Arizona. I like to see how he's doing. Will college football have the bands playing during the games? That could be interesting. I like Keith. I'm even hearing some places are going to let fans in. Some places are going to let fans in. Okay, look. Number one, the Big Ten now is they're getting sued. You do realize they're getting sued by some of these players. Did you know that? Some of the players are getting together and they are trying to overdo what the commissioner said of the Big Ten. We want to play. We want to play. Why stop us? They're even considering, now how about this? They're even considering one of the Penn State players, his dad was a professional football player somewhere or another. I don't know where, but he was a professional football player. And Michigan, not to coach at Michigan, but one of the assistants at Michigan has a brother, and they're actually talking about forming a Michigan team and a Penn State team to actually go and meet halfway somewhere around Pittsburgh. Wouldn't that be something? Would that not just kick the can over? To not listen to the coaches, to not listen to the commissioner, and override all the son of a bitches. Override them all. Huss, he wasn't talking about San Francisco when he was talking about a gay city, though. He was talking about Kansas City. Yeah. So Big Ten, think about it. Think about what you've got going on. If all the players are going to get together and actually try to sue you, can you imagine? Can you imagine the fans that support that the kids would get? The SEC went to every student, every football player that's a student, freshman to senior this year, had them vote whether they wanted to play or not to play. Over 95% of the SEC voted to wanted to play. They wanted to play. A lot of these kids in the SEC know it's payday. It's payday next year. If we, there's no way we want to sit around and eat, Twinkies for the next 12 months. We want to play next year. We want to be on Dallas. We want to be on Pittsburgh. We want to be on New England. We want to be in Tampa, Washington, wherever. We want to be making money doing this game. And the only way we will is if we go out and show our talents this year. Coaches backed them up. They went to every one of the deans of the colleges and said, or universities, and said, look, this is how many kids want to play. I think we'll be okay. Now, obviously, look, the only one so far that has not had a blemish is hockey. Because hockey's not in a bubble. They're in a cocoon. They're not even in a bubble, folks. Canada is not playing any bullshit. Those hotels in Toronto, those hotels in Edmonton, there's nobody getting in the door. There's nobody getting in the door but these players. And once they get in the door, they're not getting the hell out. They're not. They are stuck there. If they want beer, whatever they want, they bring it to them. And they let them have alcohol. But yeah, Canada's far better at dealing with this. But look at all the players in the NHL that they had from day one playing to now. They're doing something right. So I tell you what, before anybody wants to jump Bettman's ass, look around what he's got. He's got some people listening to him. He's got people listening to him. These people in baseball, you got too many of them want to jump around, run around, and go crazy. Trevor Bauer, you hear me? You're one of them. Friggin' nut. Yeah, I don't understand Trevor Bauer at all. I really don't. There are about 10 to 16 SEC players taken in the first round of the draft. Yeah, you're right, Keith. They own the first round of the draft. I would say at least 16. Yeah. Philip, unfortunately, yep, Tom is done in Cincinnati. He may be able to go somewhere else. He may be able to go somewhere else. Yep. But I think he's done in Cincinnati. And his dad didn't give him a big rousing pat on the back. It was unfortunate what my son said. That's what he said. Yeah. Nurkic's grandma died of coronavirus. Portland player. Is that a soccer player? Nurkic. It's for older people. It's going to be terrible. And the longer this goes, you wait and see. You wait and see. The longer this goes, right now, it's been going on pretty strong since about March. Okay. Oh, NBA player. Okay, I got you. Every few weeks, it just goes longer and longer. You wait till they find a vaccine for it. It's going to cost more and more. The first shot people get may be, oh man, I'm willing to give $10 for it, or I'm willing to give $20 for it. I'm going to tell you, somebody's going to fork out the money, and it's going to be us. It's going to be us. It's either to get the shot or either wear the mask the rest of your friggin' life. That's the way it's going to be. I really believe it. Now, if you don't want to be one of the first ones and you want to make sure this, whatever stuff they do works, cancer vaccine would cost hundreds of thousands. Oh, yeah. And it's even rumored that they have a vaccine for cancer, which if they do, all I can say is this. Whoever's hiding that person can't die quick enough. If you've actually got some idiot that's hiding a vaccine for cancer, that person he or she can't fall off the face of this earth quick enough. That's mean to say, but I mean that. You know what I'm saying? It would leak eventually. If somebody knew that they had a cancer immunization, it would have to leak. Somebody would say something. You can't hold that back. You can't hold that down. You just can't. There's certain things. Why would people hide it though? Well, the thing of it is, let me tell you why, Huss. Money. Because let's say you were in, I don't know, let's say you were in Brazil, okay? We're in Brazil, and you made it rampant where everybody there in Brazil had the antidote. And then you came on television and said, guess what? Brazil has 0.5% cancer here now. Why? Because we think we have a solution. There's nothing making them have to make it public. There's nothing in this world. Sadly, it should be, but it's nothing that's going to make them go public with it. And think about that. Think about if you had that log sticking over somebody's house where they could, this is all because we, the American people, have allowed the political class rulers make billions. Oh yeah. They run circles. And now they're talking about wanting to re-tax us again. Just watch out for that. watch out. And I don't get too political on here, but I've heard some of the taxes I've been hearing, and that scares me. Oh yeah, Randy, I got you, bud. I got you. My mom and dad both have had cancer. Yep. Darla's mom and dad had cancer. No, my dad didn't? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope it becomes okay. Yeah. How's she doing now, Randy? I feel you, Randy. My mom has cancer, but she hasn't. Yeah. How's your mom doing, Sean? Insurance is one thing, but boy, oh boy, a cure would be so much better. Cure. She's good. All right, that's good. My teacher back in high school said 1/4 of people get cancer in their life. Yeah, you're right. You just can't live scared, though. You can't live scared. You can live safe. Anybody smoking, stay the hell away from them. Anybody vaping, stay the hell away from them. Don't smoke yourself. Don't allow anybody in your house to smoke. Don't allow people on your property to smoke. About as good as I can tell you. Don't let nobody in your vehicles do it. You're right. Been about 30 years, 30, 35 years ago. Yeah, Sean, we know all about that. We do. We do. Still in the first stage. All right. Maybe they found it fast enough. Let's hope so. Randy, his wife has cancer, still in the first stage. Breast cancer? I don't know. Is it breast cancer, Randy? Yeah. Is it any worse commercial than watching what's that children's St. Jude's and seeing one of those little girls just smiling up a storm. Lost all her hair. Or a little baby. Yeah. Or the little baby's been cut from right at the bottom of his neck down. Then had heart surgery already. Man, I'll tell you what. If that don't almost bring you to tears, you don't have a heart. That's all I'm saying about it. I can't sit there and watch that shit. Oh yeah, it has to. The thing is, the kids are always in a damn good mood. The kids are in a good mood. Those people there work magic, boys and girls. They work magic. St. Jude, yeah, yeah. They work some magic at those places. Oh yeah. And they have some of the best people and staff working. Yeah. She had breast cancer as well. Now she has lymphoma. Oh, hers is incurable. Oh, good Lord. Did she smoke? Let's hope not. Lymphoma does not have anything to do. Oh, okay. Lymphoma is your gland. Oh, it's just a gland. Oh, okay. No, she doesn't smoke. Oh man, Randy, damn. Wow. Jeez, man. Um, yeah, prayers out to Randy. And tell us your wife's name. Tell us your wife's name. Oh man, Keith, I don't remember that one. Poor little girl lost a leg. Her mom had her killed and put in a wood chipper. Rachel. All right. Okay, Rachel. Randy joined this channel for a reason. Guess what? Rachel, be strong. We'll send prayers out to Rachel. Prayers to Rachel. And to Randy too. Oh yeah. She's always smiling, Keith said. Jeez. I saw this old lady with oxygen and she was still smoking. I was like that. Yeah. Yeah, Sean, we've seen that happen before too. Smoking cigarettes and oxygen. That just, yeah, it befuddles me, dude. A little more D-Lines information. And you guys won't believe us, and if you have not heard this info. Did you smoke before, Rob? No. No. I smoked maybe 3 cigars in my life. I was in my early 20s then. D-Lines. His sister has went back to Pennsylvania. All right. Tomorrow, Dale finds out whether his leg will get amputated or not. I kind of wondered about that. Now I know why. This morning, Linda's husband was in a car accident, total loss to their car in Pennsylvania. So now she has to take off from Dale's house back to her house, 7-hour drive in PA. Tell me, I mean, I don't even know what question to ask when I hear that. They came on today and told me, said, yep, my sister's gone. And I was like, wow, why would she leave you? Oh yeah, her husband had a car wreck. Oh my gosh. Total lost her car this morning. Oh yeah. He was in the hospital earlier today. She's a very strong woman. Everything's in God's hands. Good, Randy, that is the way to think, my friend. That is the way. Yep. Hope and prayers. That's it. And I'm with you, Sean. I hope D-Lines is able to get some sleep tonight, and I hope Linda gets a little bit. Chances are she's going to be in the hospital over there with her husband, or he may have gotten out by now. Let's hope so. Said he wasn't hurt too bad, but he was still in the hospital when she got there. So I don't know. Linda's running like, man, I love this channel. Everyone here. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. Here lately, we've had a disabled list on here, though. We got to do better. We really do. Harris Jessup's been doing better, I'm hearing. He's a teacher, and he's finding out if they're going to do online or in class or whatever. So he's going to get back with us, I hope, in the next few days. I'll try to email him or text him. PJet, excuse me, I have not heard from PJet in a while. So PJet, if you're out there, Rob's subscribers are cursed. Don't say that, Huss. Please don't. No, don't say it that way. No. Everyone on this channel is incredible. And I'm sure Randy's wife didn't get ill after Randy joined my channel. It's not all gloom and doom on our channel, man. It's not all that. I pray to God we have online school, says Sean. Hey, it looks like you're going to start. But you know, I feel for the little kids, man. Yeah, we got you, Huss. Yeah, it's and Sean is a junior this year, so he's starting his junior year. So wanted to come on mostly and just let you guys know about Dale. Now we know about Randy and his wife Rachel. Randy and Rachel. That sounds cool. R&R. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. And know for sure, all you guys that have wives, girlfriends, significant others, tell them they're definitely welcome to the channel. Randy from South Park. I doubt Randy's from South Park. Is potted meat one of those foods that, as they say, will put hair on your chest? It's salty, Keith. It's not. It's not the best. What is my biggest fear in life? Oh man, good Lord. Ah, geez, man. Losing people, just losing anybody. Yeah, that's a fear. Yeah. Phillies lost that second game.
I think so. Were they up?
They were up.
Until the sixth inning. Sloppy mistakes, and we almost came back in the seventh and lost 9-8 with 2 guys on base.
Losing all his board games in a flood. No, that wouldn't be the worst thing. You could probably catch a trout with potted meat. Hell yeah, that's the truth. Plus, the middle and high schools are using the A/B schedule, so only half the students are in the buildings. Around here, they're doing it all remote right now, 100% remote. Yeah. That trout fishing situation is open to anyone that can come to Virginia. You got to be willing to get your fishing license now. I don't know how much an out-of-state license is, probably high as hell. But then I'll take you fishing with me. The place I want to go, there's been 5 10-pound trout caught out of it. I'm talking big son bitches, fat, huge. They are trophy. They are trophy fish. In terms of myself, getting stabbed is a pretty big fear of mine. Huss, you know what? Stuff thinking about people around you and all that all the time. I might have felt that way when I was younger and I was a little bit smaller guy. Let me tell you right now, if you can worry yourself into an early grave, if you let it, you really can. Well, 18-inch largemouth is a nice size. Oh, okay. But that's something, Huss, that number one, I don't watch the news. Let me tell you right now, we don't watch the news. Me and the wife will not turn it on the news. We'll turn on the Weather Channel once in a while. We'll turn on to NBCSN. We'll turn to the Cooking Show Network or whatever. We'll turn it on to NHL Network, Major League Baseball Network, Westerns. But very seldom do we turn it on news. We don't watch it. We just do not. I don't even watch sports news anymore because I've gotten to the point ESPN is as bad as CBS and NBC and all CNN. I don't like ESPN no more. They've done got run by a bunch of jerks. When they say entertainment and sports network, the entertainment took over, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have, my worst fear is I'm going to fall in a well or manhole. Sean says. I can catch up on my sports news right on my phone. I always shudder at the idea of a knife being held to someone's neck, even in movies. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that either. Oh God, how old was I? I was probably 23, and it's weird. The place we went to eat steak at tonight, that used to be a bar years ago, and actually a guy got slit with a beer bottle on his neck right there. Didn't kill him, but boy, I couldn't leave that place fast enough after I saw that. I mean, I witnessed it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And no. And on top of boring, though, they like to rile you up. They like to piss you off. They like to tell you what they think. Yeah. They're going to tell you that you're wrong, whether you're wrong or not, because your views, if they're not what people say they're supposed to be, they're wrong, and that's not the way it should be. Quit watching after they railroaded Mike Golick. Yeah, I never was a Golick fan though, so I can't say anything real bad about that. I never was a Golick fan. I hadn't been watching this since Mike went off the air. I'm not even. Someone was fortunate enough to get stabbed and the knife is still in. Never take a knife out until you're in a hospital with a doctor. Levitard, he is bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch any of them. I don't watch any of them. Jim Rome, no. The other guy, Colin Coward, nah. No. I don't care about him. Did you like Sean Taylor on the Redskins? He was okay. He was okay. It cuts more on the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's just tonight's such a bad. We get to talk about a lot of stuff we don't mean, the bad stuff. And, did anybody catch my Game 7 today? Oh my gosh. If you did not watch Game 7 of my World Series today, you need to watch it. You really need to watch it. My gosh. Oh, really? Wow. Tell us about that, Randy. Mike Golick and Golick Jr. gave his wife $5,000 toward her cancer treatments. Wow. Changed my thinking about somebody, brother. Oh, okay. All right. Now, I always liked Golick better than I did the other guy. Man. Wake your channel up, brother. Wake the channel up on that one. Man, oh man. Did you ever meet the two guys? Either one of them? Mike and Mike Jr. Did you ever meet either one of them? Man. Randy's bringing the sizzle and the steak tonight, bruh. Dang yum. Yes, it's, hey. Man, oh man. Could be where he lives too. He may live close to him. I don't know. Because I know Golick is big into Notre Dame, that area. And Randy's in Michigan. So, hey. No, we got to do an interview on Zoom. Oh, okay. Wow. And you're the Michigan fan. You're the I forgot to tell you guys. The new thing we're going to do. I'm always asking people, we're going to do away with all that. We're going to have us a nice board right here. And we're going to have a map of not only the United States, we're going to have England too. We got to have England too. And we're going to put a pin up where you live. Where everybody lives, we're going to put a pin up. We're going to have a special color for you. Sean needs to be butter pecan. Sean has mentioned butter pecan to me so damn many times. Sean's got to be Mr. Butter Pecan. And we got to put it right there where he lives. And then, I'll put a little star right there kind of where I live. And then we'll go all around. We're going to have it on the board. We're going to have the world map. And I'm going to put everybody's pin up where the hell they live. Butter pecan yellow. That's you, Sean. But Randy, hey, if that has to make people think twice now. I've always been like, I never was a big Mikey Mike person. But to hear that, guess what? He helped. Do I have any Canadian followers? I had a couple, but I don't know exactly if they're still here. I love my Spanish girls. I get to be white to make it easy to know which one is me. Keith White. Oh yeah, yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it? Keith White, right? Yeah. We'll put one up there. But like I say, I'm gonna get the world map. We're gonna get it out. I don't have any persons from Germany yet, but if I do start getting like the Middle East and out there, I will put that down below or something. And just because I put your map below does not mean we don't care about you as much. Our son nominated her as his hero. Oh my goodness. Man, oh man. And their son, whoa. Their son is 30 years old. Because, let's see, hold on now. Randy has a child that's 34. Rachel has a child that's 34. Then they got together and they have a child that's 30. Huss, I'm gonna have it mapped soon. I'm gonna have it up here soon. I'm gonna have it up. We'll take care of things. If I'm correct, I hope I'm right on that one, Randy. That their son is 30 years old. You got it. Yes. Used to come over to my house every day, Sean said. Girl. Oh, me. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right? Well, we're getting about that time tonight. Let's pull another ticket. We already finished. We finished the NPNG. I put that away. Do you ever plan on doing a red, white, blue racing season replay? 76, so we're not doing baseball anymore. I could probably do some kind of review on it and figure, I got to find all the paperwork too. That's another thing. I have to find all the paperwork. I almost got caught making out in the bed by my dad. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Keith, I think we can probably do some kind of update on the red, white, blue season. Once we get people out of the hospital, kind of healthy again, we'll get some racing going. How is the scoring in red, white? Well, not really. That ain't the way I score it. I score it if you win, you get 50 points and work your way down. That's the way I do it. 50 for the winner, 49, 48. Only 1 point difference all the way across. So you can win races. It doesn't really matter. The only thing about winning races is to get you an all-star race. That's all. But I'm thinking maybe we might, with 43 cars, we may do something a little different this year. We may have playoffs. We may do some playoffs. And still let everybody race, but only the playoff contenders can win the championship. We'll see how well that goes with what people think and if they want to do it or if they don't want to do it. Wasn't that the old Winston Cup scoring? No, the old Winston Cup scoring was 175, 170, 165, 160, 155, then 151, 147, 143. 5 point systems, then 4, and then at the bottom 3. So by the time you get down to 43rd, it was like 37 points. Top person got 175. Now, yeah. 5-point deal difference. Yeah. And that was before they had all the caution flags. Segment 1, segment 2, segment 3. Segments are for pies and cakes. Segments are not for racing folks. Segments are to cut a piece of cake. Don't, Yeah, makes me miss the good old days, says Sean. Yeah. Who is my favorite fighter of all time boxing? You guys know who my favorite boxer of all times. How do they do the stage scoring? Is stupid as shit. At the end of a stage, if you're winning, you get 10, then 9, then 8, all the way down to 10th place, you get 1 point. And that just goes. Somebody out there tell Sean who my favorite boxer of all time is. I know somebody out there knows who my favorite boxer of all time is. I have never, ever stumbled and fumbled on my words when I talked about my favorite. Holyfield's Randy's. Oh, Randy, he's a good fighter. Good fighter. Yeah. I will say he's not a heavyweight, and he never was a heavyweight. He was just one tough son of a bitch. Think about it. Not Tyson Fury. Marvin Hagler was my favorite of all time. I've seen fights of Rocky Marciano. I like Marciano, and man, it's hard not to like Thomas Hearns. It really, Hagler's my favorite. Hearns was tough not to like though, because he would fight. Ernie Shavers was one I used to love. I used to love to watch Ernie Shavers fight. And let's see, who else? It was a few of them I like to watch fight. I watch like one boxing game a year. I was trying to get it out. Yeah. Did you see Hagler running, screaming war? Awesome. Any fighter I hate. I did not like Sugar Ray Leonard. I didn't like Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard ran too much. He had a big mouth and ran. If you go have a big mouth, go after somebody's ass. Don't be a big mouth and then run from somebody. I couldn't stand watching him fight. I love seeing every time he got his ass kicked. I loved it. And he's got scrambled brains now because of it. Because I'm telling you, he was a good runner. But anytime Hagler took him on, I was like, Hagler's got to beat this son of a bitch's ass. He's got to whip him. Yeah, I didn't like him. Huss says I don't like Adrian Broner. He ducked Hagler in his prime. Yeah. Yeah. Crosby does have a big mouth. He don't like to fight. You mean you want to be Floyd Mayweather? Tyson, that's one thing I'll give Mike Tyson. He got his ass whipped a couple times, but he won't never taking a back step to nobody. Even when he got his ass whipped, he kept coming forward. I give him credit for that. And that's what makes him the bad man. He was, a lot of people say, even my man Anthony comes on here. He says he don't think he's a top 5 heavyweight of all time. I don't think. He says he's definitely not the top heavyweight fighter of all time. I'm not sure he's not. But what made me like him more is that he come after you like a bulldog and never stopped. When you told him, if you was his corner man, all you had to do was say, get his ass. And he was just like, yeah. Yeah, Frazier got to where he learned how to backpedal a little bit once he met up with was it Spinks? Somebody got a hold to him one time real good, and he learned to back up a little bit then. Or it might have been Foreman. It might have been Foreman that got him. I believe it was. And when Foreman hit him, you saw him then just to slowly back up. I love to see people get knocked out. Well, if you watched Mike Tyson fight and you watch Marvin Hagler fight, you're going to see a lot of people get knocked out. Most time it won't them. That's what I liked about it. Hagler was all about coming after you. If I fight, I want to knock people out. If I fight, I just want to get the hell away before somebody knocks me out. That's all. I want to get the hell out of Dodge before somebody knocks me. Yeah, Foreman learned how to be a boxer. You're right. Foreman was a better fighter at 45 than he was at 35. I agree. In the 80s, Foreman got to be a better fighter. He really was. He was an old man, but he was a better fighter. He learned how to backstep, kept his mouth shut, talk once in a while. Oh, yeah, those kids, they're going to whip me every time they fight me. He got in their heads more than anybody. He's a nice guy, too, from everything I see of him. I've never seen, from everything I've ever read about him and stuff, Foreman's always been a real nice guy. No, Hagler was never scared. No, neither was Mike Tyson. Tyson might have got the hell beat out of him a couple times. Yeah, Tex Cobb. There was a few white boys. They couldn't fight. Tommy the Duke Morrison, he never backed up from somebody, man. But sometimes he walked right into. He walked into some punches like, oh, have mercy. When Sonny Liston shot Muhammad Ali. You talking about when he hit him? You talking about when he hit him across the chin? You're right here like that. That hurts. That hurts, man. People learn real quick to cover their face up when you start getting popped. Roy Jones Jr., very, very good fighter. I've still got some more welterweights. Not welterweights, light heavyweights. We got to have our light heavyweight championship bout very, very soon. Don't forget about that. If I hear anything from D-Lons, I will get back to you guys. I will post it. Excuse me. I'll put no, I didn't see that, Sean. D-Lons, if we have any update at all in the morning, I will try to get it to you. But if I'm coming on here tomorrow, all right, I will. I will let you know if there's any update, but I will put it in the title if there is a D-Lons update. Okay. Till I see you again. My name's Rob. I'll take an hour of your time. Take 30 seconds to give me a thumbs up, if you will. And not only that, subscribe to my channel. Use YouTube for what it's meant to be. Positive, not negative. And Sean, help me out, brother. Don't forget, wear your mask the way you're supposed to, and wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, and wash them again. You cannot wash them enough. Be safe. Make sure your end of things is clean, whether everybody else is or not. Let's take care of everybody. Randy, prayers out to you and your wife, Rachel. D-Lons, prayers out to you, your sister as well, Linda, and her husband. If anybody else out there, Sean's mom as well. I think you have 3 more in you. 3 more hours? Doesn't feel like an hour. I think you have 3 more. No, don't have 3 more hours in me. Somebody else have to lead the charge. I'll watch it. I'll watch part of it, but I can't lead the charge anymore. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for joining my channel. Thanks for staying and hanging around with me. And laugh with Sean a little bit. That's good things for us to do, is be laughing, not crying. Have a good one. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.